Buenas tardes, mi gente. Good afternoon, my beautiful people. How's everybody doing today? I am back with another video for you guys. Like I said, I will be posting on Sundays. So, for all of you guys that want to see more videos, please subscribe and turn on your post notifications. So, hit the little bell button. So that you guys can get notified when I post a new video. So for today's video, I have a Q&A for you guys. I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions for this video. So I also had posted on Instagram for you guys to choose whether you wanted to see a Q&A next or a vlog of mine and Robert's anniversary dinner. So what I decided to do is I'm going to be doing the Q&A for the first half of this video, and then at the end I'm just going to post a few videos of us out at dinners. Most of the questions were very similar, so I'm going to be asking the questions but also and answering them, but also more like talking about a topic at the same time. So I'm going to start off with some random ones that I got, and then I'll get into the topics. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, what is your zodiac sign? So I am a Virgo. I was born September 15th of 1998, and I feel like I do fit in with a Virgo because I feel like I'm very caring, and I always want to like just go with the flow to like not piss anybody off, like I don't know, I just feel like I do fit into the category of a Virgo. Another question was, what was one of the hardest moments in your life and what was one of the easiest moments in your life? So one of the hardest moments in my life, I would have to say, was making the decision to move away from my family. As you guys, well, a lot of you that know me know, I'm very family oriented, so it was really hard for me to make the decision to move away from my family. But I'll get into it more once we get to that topic, because a lot of people did ask me questions about why I moved and stuff. So I'll get into that topic in a minute. Well, the easiest moment in my life. Is there such thing as an easy moment in your life? I don't think there is, to be completely honest. I'd have to say even fucking trying to choose what to eat is difficult for me. So I'm just going to skip that one because I'm going to sit here and think forever and I'm still not going to give you guys an answer. So I'm going to skip that one. And if I have an answer for it, I will put it down in the description. Okay, so what is happening in March? Okay, so this question is going back to my other video. If you guys don't watch it, go ahead and go watch it. It's just an intro to my channel and just letting you guys know what's in store for this channel. So in March, 2 of my siblings are pregnant. Well, 3 of them are, but in March 2 of them are due. So my sister is due at the end of March, and my sister-in-law is due at the beginning of March. So they're due in March. What I was trying to say is I'm gonna be having the first boys in the family, well, grandkids for my mom, they're going to be having them in March. So that's what's going on in March. But what I was getting at with that was that I wanted to tell you guys is that I'm going to be hosting their baby showers. So I'm most likely going to have vlogs of those 2 events. And also, I just want to let you guys know, because the boys, we have puras girls. That's why I'm excited about the boys, to kind of just even everything out. So, okay, let's move on. Okay. One thing you want to work on within yourself. I would have to say, going back to that, I'm a Virgo. I would have to say I would like to work on getting to know myself better. I feel like because I always go with the flow and because I don't like to see people pissed off or any type of way, I feel because of that reason, I don't focus on things that I would like to do and things that I enjoy to do. So this year coming up, I've definitely committed and told myself that I'm going to be trying to do more things that I want to do. Not saying that I'm not going to continue doing what I'm doing now for the people that I do stuff with. I'm just saying that I want to get to know myself. I want to know what I like and what I have a passion for, so I'm just wanting to find myself this coming year. Okay. what is your favorite type of food and what is your favorite food? So my favorite food type would have to be Mexican food. Even though I am Mexican and I have Mexican food all the time since I was little, it is still my favorite type of food. I will choose it over anything. Um, my favorite food is sopes. I freaking love sopes. If you guys do not know what sopes is, look it up. Oh my god. Un sope de asada, that's, oh, right there. That sold to me. Okay, next question. What is your favorite type of music and what is your favorite song at the moment? My favorite type of music would have to be probably right now corridos and banda and corridos. I listen to a little bit of everything. It just kind of depends on what mood I am in. But I'd have to say, yeah, right now it's corridos and banda. My favorite song, shout out to my sister, is El Elegante. It reminds me of her, and I don't know if it's because she's pregnant, but I just, that's my favorite song right now because she's my favorite. Sorry, everybody else. I don't know. But yeah, so let's see here. Okay, so now moving on to some topics. So this one is gonna be kind of like a YouTube questions topic. So why did you decide to start your YouTube? So I decided to start this YouTube channel because, once again, going back to the first question, I want to get to know myself, you guys. I want to get to do things that I want to do, and you know what? I do really enjoy like talking to people and like, I don't know, just being friendly, I guess. I don't freaking know what you want to call it, but I do like to just keep you guys posted. But also, también for my family that's far away in California, I want them to see what it's like for me to live in another state, because I feel like they think that I don't like it here, but I do. I mean, I really do like it here, and I want them to like see the beauty of it too, because I kind of want them to move here too. Pero only time will tell. Okay, next question. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So my favorite YouTubers, I would have to say, is probably Let's Do Makeup. I really like watching the twins too, Brittany and I also like to watch Yvette XO. Who else do I watch on YouTube? I watch a little bit of everything. Once again, it kind of just depends on what mood I am. Sometimes I just start watching random videos that were trending, or just random videos, period. Okay, this next question: if you could do a collab with a YouTuber, who would it be? Who would be your first choice? I would have to say Let's Do Makeup. She's just fun. Like, I don't know. I love to watch her videos. She's always up to something, and like she's simple, but she's always like up to something. Like, even though it's like something simple, it's still interesting because she's the one filming the video. So I'd have to go with her as well. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. The next topic was about me moving. So how do you like living in another state? That was one of the questions that was asked. So I like that okay, so I like living here because it is not California. And a lot of you that live in California and have never moved away from California will not understand. They're really, like, a lot of people told me before moving away from California that once you move away from California, you don't want to move back. And it's nothing against California. It's just expensive. There's hella traffic. There's hella people. And it's like when you get away from that, you do not want to go back to that. So I would say I like it here because of that reason. So I really, and I came here with a goal, and just to try to better our situation, as in like financially, because we knew we were not going to be able to make it in California. So I just have to say, like, I really like that you have the opportunity as a Californian to move to another state and start a new life. And that doesn't mean that you're running away from anything, or that you want to not have people involved in your life. No, it just means that you want to see what else is out there. And that's how I feel about the decision I made of moving here, is that I was very optimistic, and like I said, I had like a purpose of coming here. So because of that reason, I feel like I'm still working towards that goal every single day. And that goal was just pretty much of having a better opportunity of buying a home and being more financially stable. You know, as a parent, that is one of the most important things to me at the moment. Okay, next question. How is it living in another state from your parents? So it's hard. It's really hard because I was born and raised in Santa Rosa. I have never been more than like a few miles away from my parents. Even when I was living in Santa Rosa, when I lived with my in-laws, they still weren't very far away from my parents' house. So I've always been driving distance to them, which moving over here wasn't too hard as well of a decision because it's only 4 hours away from where my parents are. So it's not like I would take a whole day to get there, you know? So that was another thing that was comforting, was knowing that I wasn't like super duper far. But yeah, it was definitely something hard for me that I have to live with now. But like I said, I have a goal here, so I'll get into that because it's one of it just goes with all the questions. How do you like Nevada? So I like it here. I feel like it's the same question, so I'm kind of gonna skip it. But I do like Nevada. I honestly do like Nevada. Um, okay, how was it adjusting to the weather? So I will share with you guys, one of the hardest things about moving here was, and that had me super nervous, was the snow. So as a lot of you guys don't know, because even me myself, I did not know this about Sparks and Reno. It snows here, but it melts within the same day because it's never cold enough for the snow to stick. So I was thinking that I was going to be driving in like Tahoe weather. It is not like that at all. I do not have an all-wheel drive car. I still have my Nissan Altima, and I still mob in it when it's snowing. It's just, you got to be careful. And really the biggest thing to worry about is other drivers when you're out on the road. I feel like that's the biggest thing to be worried about. Okay, and so yeah, that was really hard. And my wardrobe, of course, I don't have freaking hella warm clothes, so it's still growing. I still have to layer all the time because I don't have one big good heavy duty jacket, but I'm okay with that. The next question is, do you plan on moving back to Cali? I do not plan on moving back to Cali. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Robert, on the other hand, would like to move back to California. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind later, but at the moment, I really don't feel like I would like to go back to California. Because like I mentioned, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just traffic. There's more people. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to go back and live there, Nothing against it. I thank you, California, for all the years that you gave me, but I'm done. I'm there. That's where I'm at. Okay. Another one of my biggest things about moving here was to be able to help my parents out in the long run. That was my biggest goal about moving here, and every day I pushed for that goal. So I feel like because of that, it gave me the comfort to know that I was moving here and I had a purpose instead of just moving here to get away from everybody. That was not the intention of moving away from California. Last question about moving. Where is home to you? So I would have to say home to me means more of a feeling than a place. So I would have to say home. My home here is being with my family that is here in this town, in this state. And I have another home in California and my mom's, where everybody gets together. So I feel like as long as we are together, I really don't mind where it's at. It could be in California, it could be in Nevada, it could be at my aunt's house, it could be at my mom's house, it could be at my in-laws' house, it could be at Robert's aunt's house. As long as I'm around the people I love, I feel like I'm at home. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. So to answer that question, California nor Nevada are home to me. It's more of a feeling rather than a place. But I do have to say California will always be in my heart because that's just where I was raised. Okay, next topic. And this one I'm kind of like, not really gonna, I'm just gonna kind of, I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay. So it's questions about me and Robert getting married. So, that's a big question from everybody. As you guys know, we are engaged. We've been engaged for almost 3 years now. I had to think about that one because it was the year before my daughter was born. So yeah, almost 3 years now. We were gonna get married in 2018, but I got pregnant in 2018, so then we put it off. And honestly, I just wanted to go to the courthouse and get married, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. News coming up, and so just stay tuned because there is news coming up. Um, okay, fine. I will tell you guys, we do have a date. And just because this next question is from somebody that knows that. So, are you nervous about marriage? It's a piece of paper, but it feels different. I feel like I'm not nervous just because I feel like we're already married even though we're not. I feel like it is just a piece of paper, but I feel like it's more comforting to know that if we ever do want to buy something together, we can have both of our names in it and, you know, not have to worry about that. Like, I like to know that we did something together, you know, like if we buy something, like I said, it's together. So I feel like it just, I don't know, it just makes it feel like more real. I don't know if that makes sense, but at the same time, it's just a piece of paper. So I don't know. I don't know if that answered your question, but I'm not, because I feel like it won't change anything, but I at the same time don't know that, you know, so we'll just have to see. Okay, that's enough for the marriage questions because, like I said, just stay tuned. There will be more to that. The next topic is mommy slash wife questions. So, first question is, how old is Liana and when is her birthday? So, Liana will be 2 years old on January 5th. She acts like a whole ass teenager in a 2 year old body. Like, you guys don't even understand. She is sassy. She comes up to you and she goes, no, no. It's so funny. She's so cute. Anyways, next question. How did you guys decide on her name? Actually, I'm gonna freaking tell you the truth. We had her name picked out before we had her. Um, it was just one of the names that we really, really liked. And then when we found out my due date, she was gonna be due January 20th. And Robert's grandpa, Papa Lee, his birthday is January 22nd. So we decided, okay, we already have this name and it starts with Lee already. So we just think it's a beautiful name and it's a sign. Like, it's a sign that his birthday's right around the corner from her due date. So we just went with it. And we had the name picked out already, but we hadn't decided until we clicked those two things together, and then we really decided, okay, that's a perfect name for her. When will you have baby number 2? Yikes about that. So Liana's a bully. I don't know how else to tell you guys this. She doesn't like to share. She does not like to see me hold other kids. I don't know if it's because she's the only one and she gets all the attention from mom and dad and everybody else, of course. But she's really mean, and I do not want to give her a little brother or sister while she's in this phase. Just because I don't know how long it's gonna last, but also because I don't want her to beat up my other child. I don't know what I would do. So I feel like once she's settled in and she knows mom and dad aren't going anywhere, even if someone else comes around, then I feel like when she starts to understand that, then I feel like we'd be more open to it. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't have an answer to that question yet. How many kids do you want? I want 3 kids. Robert only wants 2. But I'm going to convince him so we can have 3. So we'll just have to see, I guess. Because what if this pregnancy that I had with Liana was awesome. Everything was awesome. My labor was awesome. I really did not have a complicated pregnancy. or labor and delivery. So I feel like because of that, I want another one. But what if my next one does give me more trouble? So we'll just have to see, I guess. I want 3, but 2, if 2's enough, then 2's enough. How is it like being a mom to a girl? Well, I don't have a son, so I don't know the difference between being a mom to a girl and a boy. But I will tell you that I love my daughter. She definitely is daddy's little girl, but I love it. I love it because I love getting her dressed up, and like I feel like there's a lot more cute stuff for girls than for boys. But it also could be a challenge because a veces no se deja, and other times I don't know what the heck to put on her. And then sometimes I really like these cute outfits, but it's too cold outside, so it's just finding a balance because sometimes it could be like having to get another one of me ready, and I already have a hard time doing that to my, like, getting myself ready. So yeah. Okay, do you want a son, and what will his name be? I do want a son, just because everyone says that boys are more of a mama's boys, and I would like to see what my son would look like, so I think yes, I would like to have a boy, and of course he would be a junior, so there's no question about that. This is the last question, guys. How do you balance work, mommy life, and wife life? So I would have to say it's been a long process of us just learning, how to balance everything, because I won't say it's just me. Obviously, Robert helps me out a lot, so it's been a process for both of us to learn how to, be able to balance being a parent, but also being a partner, and also, getting our daily stuff done and out of the way, like laundry and cleaning the room and caring after Liana. It's definitely challenging at times till this day, especially because she's getting older and more independent, and she doesn't want us to help her as much. So it gets rough because we have our rough days with her, where especially him, because she doesn't want him to do anything for her. She wants to do it all herself. So it's challenging because right now a lot is changing. She is growing and she's understanding more, and she's trying to be more independent. So I feel like the balance right now is really hard for us, for both of us, I would have to say. I feel like he would agree with me on that. And yeah, so we just kind of go with it, to be completely honest with you guys. We really don't have any like schedules set or anything. She does have like a schedule for like nap, but like, well, the one nap she has now, because she doesn't take 2 naps anymore. But I feel like it's getting more challenging as she's getting bigger, because she is sassy. So she, like, you say something and she still does what she wants to do. So that's why I'm saying it's getting challenging to balance, definitely to balance things, because Liana needs a lot of attention right now. Is at night we always just like talk, and that's if I don't pass out, because I always end up passing out. And he gets mad at me because he's up all day and he still stays up to like try to talk to me at night, and I'm still like, I'm tired, I'm sorry. So I think I have to work on that as well, is just being able to make more time for each other. It definitely gets hard at times, like I said, but we do our best because, we love each other, and we do want to just, keep going how we've been together for 5 years now. So holy cow, it's been 5 years. Well, last weekend, because my sister's gender reveal party, we didn't even celebrate our anniversary. So this weekend we're gonna go out to dinner and stuff. So actually this is a really good place to stop this video. I will be back later with when we are at the restaurants and eating. I'm gonna go and just hang out with Robert for a little bit right now, since we don't have the baby. We can spend more time together. He was sleeping because like I mentioned, he does work in the morning, so I was letting him take a nap while I did my makeup, and now I'm gonna go and see if he's awake so we can go and hang out. before we go to dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here. I will see you guys later when we are at the restaurant.
We're eating at a Korean barbecue place. This is what our table looks like. This thing, they just turned it on. It's getting warm. All the condiments, two foods, some scissors, and some tongs. And then you just put your food on there. You just bring it like that. We got some New York steak, chicken. And yeah, you just put it on there and some rice. We've tried this place once before. It's pretty freaking good. So you just put a pudding on it.
Salt Bae.
El pasa. This looks so fire. What are we doing after this, babe?
I don't know yet.
Well, we have some modelo time at home, so maybe some of those.
That's the plan.
Round two, we ordered Hawaiian beef, some ribs, and then they just put the grill down and it's not that warm yet, so this is Hey guys, so since this wasn't gonna be like a vlog of our anniversary, I just wanted to share with you guys what we were gonna eat and stuff. You guys can probably not hear me, but that's fine. I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video, and please like, subscribe, and comment down below. We are gonna finish up eating here, and then we're gonna head home and probably just hang out, have some chelas, and chill. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe down below. Until the next video.